I sent the message out to them. Are you aware that people are very angry out there? Are you doing something about it? And the response is that, yes, we are aware it's the work of opposition. I say we are finished. Because no opposition would want to bring down the roof of the country on itself. Because they are in the country. So if the country collapses, is it only going to collapse on the ruling or the governing party? No. So when people in power start responding like that, then I'm worried. I'm worried for this president. I'm worried for myself. Well, there's problem out there. A bag of rice is now selling for 100,000. A bag of maize is selling for 100,000. My wife was telling me that a basket of tomato is about 100,000 too. Onions. Every food is going up, the price. Inflation is 40%. The value of our naira is going down. And then, not only that, when you tell people in government that, hey, people are hungry, angry, and they are preparing, or there are signs that they will revolt, and you say, no, don't worry about them. That is very, very dangerous. And I hope this will be, to me, God will exonerate me because I told them. And many Nigerians today told me and encouraged me to come for this year program, speak out on our behalf. And that's why I was elected. If the government doesn't do anything, there will be problem.
Now, in case you don't know, there is actually a protest brooding to be happening in Nigeria very soon. And him stylishly exonerating himself from what is happening in Nigeria, most times, of course, we do have to look at the leadership when things like this are going on. I think I was watching a video recently where they were discussing in the Senate and talking about the high cost of living and low purchasing power of the currency. And Senator Akpabio himself, the Senate president, was saying that that is why they have removed tariffs on importation of food so that there will be enough food, of course, in the country. And then, you know, that which, of course, we can produce would not be like that too expensive and people will get to have more. So the point I'm trying to make here is that looking at it to just be a factor of the opposition, I think it's just a wrong way of looking at it, because a government itself, to be functional, whether you like it or not, there will be opposition parties, and the oppositions are meant to actually help, or would I say, make the current ruling party know what they are supposed to be doing that they are not doing. If the opposition were also in power, there would also be an opposition for them. So there has to be that constant back and forth so that there is more like a checkmate. I don't know if you understand. So with the protests coming up as well, I think you've seen what happened in Kenya, that even the president has to be now involved in what is happening, or would I say trying to be more communicating with the people. One thing I think that the government as well should do at this point, looking at what is brooding now, I don't know how it's going to be, because with this whole protest as well being organized, I don't know if you have heard this audio.
We don't care about the constitution. We don't care about P2B. We don't care about Atiku. We will change the leadership, everything that is called Senate, everything that came with this government, everything that came with 2023 election, we go. Everything. If one person die in this thing, everything that came with this thing, and let me tell you, this protest is not the one we will do. After 1 week, we go. We fire to the fire. We will fire to the. You see the way we have started discussing protests now. Very soon, all spaces will be hosting. 50,000 Nigerians will be on space from all over the world. The funding will be there. The lawyers will be there. If you lock up anybody, the person will be brought out. The lawyers will be there to follow up the court. Anything you want, fire to fire, money for money, anything you want. We will fund this protest more than the elections. What you saw in 2023 is child's play to what is cooking, because this is a fight for Nigerians. It is not. In fact, let me tell you people, there is nothing like party. P2B can, as far as I'm concerned, go back to UK and continue his life, because the new,
my brother, tell P2B to start running now, so he can leave early. Tell Atiku to stay where he is.
Go back to UK and continue his life. He has tried. You know, he has done well. He opened our eyes, no problem. But the new Nigeria we are talking about, all of them, Gaskia, all of them, we no want. We go just choose one neutral person. We never touch leadership before. We never smell politics before. Carry and put there. So what we are telling you is that we are coming with a list, and I've said it. Eboji go do no now. Where my own matter is now is fuel. That first week we are starting that thing. Put fuel at 100 naira first. So that we will know whether we are dealing with animals or we are dealing with idiots. We know you people are cows already. But from that first week, as you hear Pium, bring down fuel to 100 naira first. I don't care how you want to do it. I don't know about the analysis of oil in Nigeria. Nothing concerns me with that mass. If you can buy private jet for yourself, if you can do 21 billion naira house for one person, vice president, I can buy for 100 naira. I don't know where you want to bring the money from. I don't know whether it has anything to do with production. If our production will go to 3 million barrels from that first week of protests, provided fuel sells for 100 naira in this country, I don't care. If you are not able to do fuel 100 naira, that is even demand number one. If you are not able to do, because we need fuel. From that first week, we need fuel first. We need fuel. That subsidy that you removed from day one, you will return it. And not just returning subsidy. You will make fuel 100 naira. Day one protest. Fuel 100 naira. That is what everybody in the north, south, east understand. Let's even begin to buy fuel 100 naira. That way we can now see whether we are dealing with human beings. That is the way forward. So please, we must maintain that spirit of oneness. One person die, pakam. I'm not saying police, you should not shoot. I'm not saying you should not deploy. But if you deploy and shoot, one person, pam, gone. Everything that happened with 2023 election, everything that we did in 2023 cancel. Senate president, House of Rep, and I have said it before, our people are languishing in IDP camps. And during this protest, we might need to fund moving all IDP camp people to the National Assembly complex. That our Senate is comfortable place where some of our people in IDP camp can at least start sleeping there for now. Because we are in this fight for our brothers languishing in the bush. We need to relocate them to House of Assembly complex, because the laws that are being made there, it is not for us. It has nothing to do with us. I know that we have a bunch of charlatans and a bunch of wicked individuals. Is where a bill was said, if you are in support of Senate overseeing how money is being spent in various agencies, vote yea. If you are not in support, vote nay. They voted nay. They don't want to do anything work. All they after is allowance and salary. So our people in IDP camps need a better place. And I am suggesting, please, as we are planning this protest, we should plan on how to mobilize all IDP camps all over the country, in Jos, Northeast, Northwest. We will pay their transport. Let them come. We have a National Assembly that was built and is being renovated every year with billions with our money. The money that was used to renovate those complexes is our money. And we can decide where our people who do not have homes currently, our people cannot be sleeping under waterproof in the bush. And we have senators driving cars of 200 million. We no longer need their services. We need our people to come and sleep there. And when this protest starts, when the funding starts coming in, please, funding number one, move all IDP camps to Abuja to go and sleep. They need a safe.
Listen to it. Yeah, people are already discussing about it. People are saying that this is more like an obedience kind of thing about to happen, just like we had the whole NSAS thing. It's quite devastating as well. But last time when I was asking on Facebook here, oh, what is happening? Community, what's up? How are you guys doing? Many people were telling me that hunger is more like the in thing. And I will tell you one thing for sure, it's more like a global crisis, I would say. But again, when you look at the purchasing power of the currency, I think that's where it also starts in looking at inflation being 40%. I don't know if his data is accurate, but at that as well, it is very, very troubling. Do you think this would have been the situation if, let's say, assuming you are maybe obedient, or the election that happened in 2023, if the opposition were in power instead of the current APC leadership? Do you think it could have been anything different?